This is Kevin Harlan alongside Brent Barry and Greg Anthony. We've got David Aldridge reporting from the sideline. And with the road trip approaching, the Heat will play their final game of their homestand. And the first time out of the game called for the Heat. Veteran players are well represented, Greg, in this one, and all that experience on the court only adds to the intrigue.
Yeah, and it should make for a more polished game overall. More discipline, less mistakes, just high IQ basketball.
A consistent three-point shooter, a clutch three-point shooter. Kyrie has to be guarded out there at all times.
And it's Paul penetrating. In transition, here comes Miami. Oladipo's running. Irving for three. And the rejection by Ayton. Booker outside. For the three. He can't get that one to fall. And it's Miami the other way. To the middle. Here's Butler. Oh, and the jam by Butler.
And Kyrie with that feel, man, it's so special, impressive. Finds a teammate, that's a direct dime.
Here's Booker. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws. It's going to be on Bam Adebayo.
Yeah, good job to take it right at the D. Man, Devin Booker is a true shooter. A walking bucket, always ready to let it fly.
And the proof is right there in the numbers, Greg. I mean, 2 seasons in a row, he's been top 10 in field goal attempts, so he knows how, when, and where to get that ball up.
A three. That one falls, coming off the Johnson feed.
Want to be an all-star guard like Devin Booker? You might want to start hitting your share of triples.
Close out Kyrie.
Irving looking over the floor. Pass to Lopez. The shot missing. The Suns go the other way with it. To the left wing. And the wide open shot from Paul. Another three for Phoenix.
Although he's a pass-first kind of player, Chris Paul does enjoy catching the defenses off guard, and I love that quick shot.
Pass to Bridges. Just 5 to shoot. Here's Paul. His shot is good, making him a perfect 2 for 2 from the floor.
Oh, great ball movement there.
Outside Irving. Pass to Adebayo. Will it go? And it's Ayton with the rebound.
He'll have a hard time shaking that one off. Perfect position, plenty of space. Just clanked it.
Shoot it. Who got CP? Who got CP?
Kicks it out to Paul. And the bucket is good. 3-point play chance here for him.
Yeah, Chris Paul is not afraid of getting hit, whether it's him initiating it or anticipating it. Plays through that contact well.
First trip to the free throw line for him tonight.
He's knocked down 3/4 of his foul shots this season, so he's right around 75%.
Good on the triple.
This quarter belongs to him, and that's how you do it when you're out in front. Don't play it safe. Keep that momentum going.
And Butler gets it to go.
Well, Jimmy Butler committed on getting to the inside. The closer he gets, the more damage he can do.
Now, Greg, a disappointing ending to the playoffs last season, certainly for the Phoenix Suns.
Well, came in the top seed in their conference only to make a second-round exit after a grueling Game 7. So this season might be revenge time for this group.
And here's Adebayo, following the three from Chris Paul. Outside Butler. And Lopez has it in the corner. Over Ayton. Here's Adebayo. And Adebayo throws it down.
Bam grabs the board, and then Bam knows what to do.
Pass to Booker. And the dunk by Booker.
I like their focus coming in. Terrific execution so far.
Well, if there were 4 or 5 boxes to check in terms of the game plan tonight, they might have checked 6. I mean, they're doing everything out there.
And wait to finish and cut into that lead a little bit.
Yeah, but look at the basket guy still shaking. In the corner, it's Bridges. They get it back. Johnson at the elbow. Connaughton with it. He's picked up by Paul. 5-second differential between the shot clock and the game clock. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line.
Yeah, Jimmy Butler's just one of those guys that coaching staff and players admire just how competitive he is on a daily basis. Now, you can tell he's feeling confident right now at the line, and when he's on, he can be lights out.
Johnson for 3. And a great assist by Paul as that one goes in.
Yeah, that's too good a look to give him from behind the arc.
Here's Adebayo. And Adebayo throws it down.
And for Bam, it doesn't get any easier than that.
Bridges, no one around him. And no good on the last second attempt this time. And so it's Phoenix in the driver's seat, up 8 points at the end of the quarter. And hope you've enjoyed the broadcast so far, halfway through the first half in this one. And let's take a moment, guys, to get your take on the scoring so far for the Suns.
Well, they haven't wasted any time getting into a groove from deep, putting up and hitting a healthy amount of three-pointers thus far.
And let's make sure that that selfish nerve doesn't get tapped, because right now there's great ball movement. They're setting each other up. Let's see if that maintains.
And now we've got some time to check in from the sidelines. What do you got for us, DA?
Thanks, Kevin. It is hard to forget the crazy draft night for Bridges in 2018. Drafted 10th by his hometown Sixers, his mom was an employee with the team. But he was traded an hour later to Phoenix. He says, it was tough, but once I came here, I loved it. The group of guys we had, I knew I wanted to be here. And they are sure glad they got him, Kevin.
They are indeed, no doubt. DA, thank you. Phoenix with the ball. After the Heat pick up 2. Pass to Landale. Sinks the three-pointer. Landale's got 5 points now in the quarter.
The assist totals, Kevin, just continue to grow. They're way ahead in that category. Ball movement has been flawless.
Now, Dedmon's a great athlete and bringing some verticality on the offensive end.
Here's Pritchard. Inside. Craig. And finished off by Craig.
Not the kind of aggressive defense they need to cut into the lead.
Yeah, you have to protect the rim, Greg, a little better.
Good job to recognize the opportunity. That's just very solid offense. And for Miami, a tough way to go out last season. Game 7 at home against Boston. Jimmy Butler pulls up for a 3 and that close to the finals.
Yeah, way to get there first and be willing to absorb the contact.
The Heat trail by 7.
That was my bad.
Lee with the steal. One-on-one fast break. Brown feeling it out a bit. And Moses Brown is going to pick up the foul. That's his first foul. And Brent, even when playing catch-up, the Heat were maybe one shot away from heading to the finals for the second time in 3 years.
Yeah, lots of questions around that shot, Kevin, too, about whether Jimmy should have drove or shot it. And look, let Jimmy be Jimmy. He took the shot. They didn't make it. And so now it's about getting back on the grind and trying to get back there. This team has the mental toughness to put themselves in that position.
Now, here's Oladipo. Still looking for his first bucket in this one. Pass to Dedmon. The kick out to Brown. Shot clock at 6. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line. And home court advantage can give teams a huge lift. Greg, how different is it playing in front of the hometown fans?
It's huge. I mean, they give you energy. You don't want to let them down, so you tend to dig a little deeper when you're playing at home.
Here's Pritchard. It's Brown on the wing. On the wing, Lee. Pass to Pritchard. And that one goes out of bounds. Last touch by Oladipo. Clock is at 3. Brown outside. It's hauled in by Brown. Jovic. Here's Oladipo. Jovic. Phoenix grabs the miss. They've led by as many as 11 points. Pass to Pritchard. Back to Brown. Out of bounds. Miami takes possession.
And that's just carelessness there. I mean, you have got to have your head in the game.
The Heat trail by 6. Oladipo with the ball. Picked up by Brown. Fouled on the shot and picks up 2 points, so one free throw coming up.
Well, Oladipo playing a couple years at point guard in Orlando when he started his career, showing off his passing ability there. Well, his body control is phenomenal, and his ability to get to the line has always been impressive. That's a huge part of his game.
Here's Pritchard. He's gotten some minutes, but nothing on the board yet. Ball stolen. And so they choose to intentionally foul.
Really no idea why you're fouling in a situation like that. You know, maybe there's some bad blood between those two.
The Heat making a switch here. Now here's Brown. A look at his stats. He averages a bit over 8 points a game. Laid in with a nice touch off the glass.
And Brown is just a physical beast, especially inside where he gets whatever he wants.
Pass to Dedmon. There's 31 seconds left to play in the first half. Stolen. Now here's Brown. And he drives in. Hits the layup after the sweet pump fake to freeze the D. And it's a 7-point Suns lead. And here's Oladipo. And here's Matthews for the 3. And no luck with that time on the buzzer beater. And so it's Phoenix bringing the quarter to a close with a 7-point lead. They're playing a bruising game inside, and it's working for them. Don't go anywhere. We'll be right back. And we've got third quarter of basketball for you. 2 quarters in the books. Time now for an injury report.
Hey guys, I got an update from the head athletic trainer of the Heat. He informed me that the knee was bent.
Oh!
Yeah, Oladipo has had some highlight dunks in his career. There's another one.
Something you noticed about these Suns last year was their offensive talents, Brent. It could be seen from top to bottom.
Man, they got plenty of great shooters on the floor. Obviously, one of the great distributors of all time in Chris Paul. And with these guys scoring in a variety of ways, really tough to defend from inside, outside, and the deadly mid-range of your leader. Yeah, Jimmy Butler just too athletic on that play. Look at the height.
Ball coming, ball coming.
Paul goes in. Bridges outside.
Hit me, I'm open.
Knocked away. And stolen by Butler. Oladipo with the ball. Now guarded by Booker. Oladipo draws the double. And the ball's tied up, so we'll have a jump ball. Paul looking over the floor. Booker outside. Pass to Ayton. And stolen by Butler. And we're just about a minute and a half into the third quarter of basketball. The shot by Adebayo, no good.
I didn't see that miss coming. I mean, he's usually been money from that range.
And Ayton gets double teamed. To the inside, Johnson. And boy, that looked like goaltending. Yes, it is, and so they will award the basket there.
And how about that? Coming out to start the half, a perfect 3 of 3.
Outside Irving. And he uses the glass on the layup. Irving's got 5.
Just so few players have that kind of arsenal. When they get to the inside and have to finish, Kyrie Irving becomes elite.
Pass to Booker. Fade away. Drains the three-pointer. Booker's got the lead up to 12 now for Phoenix.
And really, as the three-pointers keep dropping, you get the sense that the frustration is mounting for the defense.
Yep, that one goes.
And they're beginning to just flat out fall apart defensively right now, especially on the interior.
Booker, right side, jacks up a 3, gets it to go from beyond the arc. Booker's got 9 points now in the quarter.
And they're getting their points now almost exclusively from the triple. 4 of their last 5 makes are from beyond the arc.
Brent, when we talk about the evolution of basketball, Brook Lopez is a great example.
Well, this is one of the more head-scratching, remarkable, complimentary things that you could say about Brook Lopez. The fact that he did not make a three-pointer until his 7th season in the NBA, but added that long range to his game to become a stretch 5 and a valuable piece to the Bucks' 2021 title run. What an amazing career arc for one Brook Lopez.
Irving with it, and it's Johnson picking him up. And slam dunk by Butler.
Excellent on both ends of that play.
Yeah, the steal was sharp, but the slam topped it off.
And we say it time and time again, so I'll repeat it. Have to be careful with the ball, or this is what happens.
Johnson the screen. Over in the corner, Paul. Clock at 6. And here's Booker from the arc. It's Adebayo with the rebound. Here's Oladipo. Unable to get that one. Good D by Booker. On the wing, Bridges. Ayton a screen. And it's slammed in by Bridges.
And that's just too easy. Bridges in there slamming it down.
Outside Irving. And there's the drive. Lays it up and banks it in. Irving's got 4 points now in the quarter.
They're finding lanes to the hoop now with consistency. 5 buckets in a row from the paint.
We've got 33 seconds left here in the third quarter. Booker outside. Banked in off the glass. Booker's got 17 now.
Boy, has he put his foot on the pedal here this quarter. He's doing a terrific job in terms of leading their offense.
Well, right now, Jimmy Butler is in the zone.
Yeah, take your time. You don't give them another possession.
Yeah, hopefully that's what they'll do here. It's what most teams try to execute at this time in the game.
Johnson in the corner. From past the arc. Here's Ayton. Oh, and he just knocked down the buzzer beater.
One eye on the rim, one eye on the clock. Nice job.
Yeah, it's almost like he's playing with the wristwatch there. He knew the time.
And we reach the fourth quarter in a game that may be already out of hand. Timeout called the Heat.
And winning has become more consistent in Miami than ever. Jimmy Butler was acquired, made it all the way to the finals in his first year, and have steadily won games each season.
And the latest now from our sideline reporter, David Aldridge. David, it's all yours. Take it away.
During that break, Eric Spoelstra had some words for his team. He is not pleased, and he told them they have to make a push right now. He said, look, we got to make a move or I've got to pull the plug. Pretty blunt stuff, Kevin. Back to you.
Thank you, David. And here's Brown. He'll bring it up for the Suns. 13 points was their biggest lead in the game. And with the Heat, GA, they've been a consistent force in the Eastern Conference.
Kevin, lots of talent up and down that roster, from stars like Butler and all the way down to the role players. This is just a solid team.
The Heat trail by 9. Pass to Butler. 13 feet away. And the shot is long.
Well, mid-range is where he makes the money. So when the D's slow to get out on him, always surprising to see him miss from there.
And stolen by Irving. Oh, and a fast break for the Heat. On up the court. Whistle blows. Bucket is good. And he'll have a chance at the line to make it a three-point play.
And they've had assists now on their last 3 baskets.
And, guys, let's get your take on the scoring breakdown for the Suns.
And they're playing beautiful basketball right now, racking up the assists by playing so unselfishly, just finding the open man.
And there's another thing going on right now for them that has to get their confidence up, and that's the 3-ball. I mean, it's been falling for them, and they're locked in, and with that outside shot going, that's a big difference maker.
Free throw, good Butler.
Boy, a fierce competitor. Jimmy Butler puts his heart and soul into the game.
There are not a lot of opponents or players in this league that are going to outwork Jimmy Butler, and he does. He impacts the game in so many ways, and he's all about winning.
The defense has no answer for Brown. When he's dribbling the ball, his teammates know they are in good hands. And didn't do anything fancy there, but didn't need to.
Nope, his only concern right now is getting the points on the board, and I don't mean style points. Offensive rebound. Kicks it out to Paul. Just 5 on the clock. Into the lane. Persistence pays off as they finally hit a shot. And the Suns lead by 8.
So shrewd and elusive on the drive. Once Paul sees an opening in the defense, this guy goes into attack mode and won't find many more games as entertaining as this one.
No, this is about as high octane a game as you're going to find.
Here's Booker. Pass to Ayton. Back to Booker. Paul outside. Now Ayton. Good, and Paul gets the assist.
Well, again, with that kind of size, DeAndre Ayton is going to draw some fouls and does not shy away from contact.
And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up. It goes on Devin Booker. First one falls for him.
And even though they're down, they are putting on a show at the free throw line.
And Adebayo drops them both.
Makes it pretty tough on the defense. Who you going to pick to send to the free throw line? And he's hitting the free throws right now. Form looks good.
Butler with the ball. Now guarded by Booker. Adebayo. Nice pass. Led him to the rack perfectly for the layup.
Bam stepping up and making a huge play for his team that time.
Brown outside. And we're about 3 minutes into the fourth quarter. Paul for three. It's good for the seventh time this game. He has shot 7. He has made 7.
And guys, he's been a one-man air raid coming at them time and time again.
Kind of like he's in his living room right now. He's found a comfort zone. Once he gets that, the defense knows they're in trouble.
A look at the clock. A little under 3.5 minutes gone here in the fourth. And the whistle blows. It'll be on Pat Connaughton. That's his first foul. 1:39 left in the fourth quarter. For three, Bridges. Another 3 for Phoenix.
And perimeter scoring, I have to imagine it was a topic of discussion at halftime.
Maybe trying to find a little bit more space and ball movement to get guys open at the three-point line.
That's a very close call. I'm sure he thinks it's a clean block, but looks like it was on the way down.
Irving from long range. Oh, and the jam by Butler.
And Jimmy Buckets is alive.
Paul outside. Back to Booker. Pass to Paul. Now here's Ayton. It's hauled in by Bam Adebayo. To the paint. It's tipped. It's stolen by Brown. Booker draws the double. Down low. And he gets the whistle for the 3-second call.
Let's go dig in.
And here are the Heat now. Outside Butler. There's the 3. And no good. And Phoenix the other way now.
Man, I thought he was making that in so close. That's some aggressive defense.
8-second difference between the shot clock and the game clock. Ayton a screen. To the inside. Good. And a nice assist from Booker. And the Suns lead by 7.
Booker's all-around game is really coming together. Nice play there.
He gets the first, and that trims the lead to 6. That's also good, so he hits both free throws. Now Paul. So the Suns win it. They seem to relish their role as the bad guy here tonight.
You know, Kevin, I sensed that as well. I mean, they really did feed off all of that negative energy this crowd was directing at them. I mean,